Let's see if we're live. Oh my god, Ingrid Nilsson came out 10 years ago? Oh my god, I'm fucking old as shit. What the actual fuck? Oh my god, I'm old. I I'm ancient. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Hello, Glitch. Oh, I'm so sorry for double audio. Hello, Glitch. How are you? What made Percy mad? Not mad, just shocked. I saw Ingrid Nilsson or Nielsen. Uh, she put out coming out 10 years later as a video, and I can't believe it's just 10 fucking years. Who? She was like a really big YouTuber back in my day, like early on when I was a teen. And wow, you were early, Glitch. Glitch is usually on quite early. She was a American YouTuber. Oh. Sorry. I I just read a text that not passed out in bed. And anyways, Ingrid Nilsson was a YouTuber who she came out apparently 10 years ago. And it was like a really big thing when I was a teen that she came out. And she like Troy Sivan level of coming out, by the way. And she like dated Hannah Hart from My Drunk Kitchen. Who remembers the As Seen on TV woman? Babe, that could literally be fucking anyone. That could be anyone. A decade ago, I was 8. Jesus Christ. Gator Cupcake or something? Do you mean Graveyard Girl? Oh, it is Graveyard Girl! Holy shit! Oh my god, you just reached into my brain and flipped a switch that has not been flipped for like easily 8 or 9 years. As soon as you said Gator Cupcake, I knew exactly who you were talking about. Oh my god, I loved her. I would get obsessed and like binge watch her shit. Oh my god. She still makes videos. Oh my god, I have no clue what y'all are on about. Yeah, because you were 8 years old. When I was 8, YouTube was like only 4 years. Her haunted dolls and her going to antique curio shop got me hooked into going to them places. Oh hell yeah. Sorry, I just have to reply to this thing real quick. Um oh my god, I miss her. Ugh. Yeah, fucking it's been years since I watched her videos. You know who I miss? Yeah, and I play with trains rather than being addicted to screens. Absolutely fair. I miss Jenna Marbles so fucking bad. I still watch her videos. I'll like go back and rewatch because I miss her. I miss her so much. Especially like I rewatched recently. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my god. Yeah, and I sorry. I am just I miss Stampy's Lovely World. What the fuck is that? One of my high school friends talked about Kermit. I thought he meant the frog. I love you too. Yeah, I love you. Yep, I love you too. Um, fucking Oh, he was a Minecraft guy? Oh, didn't he like get into a controversy? I think that's the only reason reason that I know him. Didn't No, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't even put that out into the universe just in case. Um no, he was the only one who left on. Yep, okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's the exact thing I was gonna say. What did he do? Nothing. Yeah, just nothing. Um, he's the safe one. Yeah. I I was gonna actually talk about this game. This one in particular, Dragon Age. It was the one he played with called Lee Bear that had the controversy as far as I'm aware. I have no clue who any of these people are. Um, who remembers Yogcast Hannah? I You all are so young. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what the Yogcast is. I've heard the name before, but I have no clue what it is. I loved her Life is Strange in Second Son's playthrough. I have no clue who these. I'm old. You know that gif of like she was not with Yogcast now though. She left years ago. Okay. Like I feel ancient. I feel so ancient. Um, Anyways, I was going to talk about Dragon Age. Dragon Age, Yogcast was a British Minecraft channel with a handful of people behind it. I was a Minecraft YouTube and story and animation YouTube watcher. Nice. Where was I 10 years ago? How old am I? I'm 26. I was 16. Oh, I was really into Achievement Hunter and Rooster Teeth back when I was 16. I was that kid. Um, Drawfee. Oh, I've heard that name before. Anyways, I need to stay on track. There was an article written about the development of this game, Dragon Age: The Veilguard. You are ancient, my god. Oh my god. Anyways, there was an article written fucking 7 minutes to talk about this goddamn article. There was an article written about the development of Dragon Age: The Veilguard. If you did not know, the development was fucking insane. And so Jason Schreier, I believe, wrote an article um, talking about the development hell this game went through. And from Synth Potato on Twitter, I'm just going to read their tweet of the highlights of this article. Cool. Hello, Tofty. How are you doing? So BioWare, who is the company that is owned by EA, was under immense pressure to succeed after the failure of Anthem and Andromeda. I don't know what Anthem is, but I know Andromeda was the Mass Effect game. With the Veilguard to stay afloat, original concept codenamed Joplin was a smaller single-player experience. EA forced a pivot to a multiplayer live service format codenamed Morrison in 2017. So this game was like production hell. Creative director Mike Laidlaw resigned over the shift. Matt Goldman replaced him and aimed for a lighter, pulpy tone fitting for online gameplay. Anthem's failure in 2019 raised internal doubts about repeating mistakes. Pandemic disruptions and leadership resignations further complicated development. In 2020, the project was abruptly pivoted back to single-player game without proper pre-production. So essentially, whenever a game does like a massive pivot like that, you have to pretty much scrap everything you did and rework the game from the ground up and redo pre-production, because creating a story for a multiplayer game is extremely different from doing a single player game. So the team was given just 18 months to overhaul structure and rewrite the story. Tight timelines led to rushed decisions and a lack of meaningful choice in gameplay. Multiple delays didn't allow redesigns, quote, just extensions of flawed structures, end quote. Feedback from the alpha testing in 2022 pointed to a lack of impactful narrative decisions. Last minute attempts to reintroduce meaningful choices were shallow and constrained. One of those choices that were put back into the game was, or put into the game at that point, was between which city to save, which is good to know that that choice apparently has no consequence to us. BioWare brought in a second team from the Mass Effect project in 2023 to help finish the game. If you don't know, when you create games, typically studios will have multiple teams working on multiple different games. So BioWare does the Mass Effect games as well as Dragon Age. So they took people from the Mass Effect team and put them onto the Dragon Age team, which typically you shouldn't really do, considering their developments are extremely different. Cultural clashes arose. Dragon Age team was laid back. Mass Effect team was top down and structured. Mass Effect leaders rewrote and added new scenes, including the game's emotional finale. Dragon Age leads were frustrated, denied similar resources, and excluded from key meetings. Long-standing resentment emerged over EA favoring Mass Effect internally. Original multiplayer version's snarky tone felt outdated. Concerns it would resemble Forspoken led to last-minute dialogue rewrites. Voice actor strike and overtime demands hindered these changes. Initial trailer looked like Fortnite alienating the RPG fanbase. Marketing failed to properly convey the game's actual tone and genre. And then it's just going to go on and talk about BioWare's future. But this game was in production hell. And it was what should have happened was the game should have been scrapped once it was pivoted. Once it was pivoted to go from multiplayer back to single player, it should have been scrapped. It should have been redone. And no pre-production happened, and it was like, you got to take what we have and work with it, which you can't really do. So it doesn't surprise me when I said that this game feels extremely linear, like compared to what I thought it was going to be. That might explain it, because they just had to in order to save time, which isn't great. And it also explains why, like, it has like a really weird energy to it. Although I will say I do like this game. I think it's really interesting comparing it to Baldur's Gate 3, because they're quite similar. However, they are different. Of course they are. But, it seems like this game got a lot of flack from people and saying, the writers did a bad job or the developers did a bad job. And sometimes I feel it isn't as polished script/encounter-wise, like it's finished, but it feels like it wanted to do more, or like it could / wanted to do more. Exactly. 100%. It feels like there's something missing to it. It feels uncompleted. Or it feels like the game doesn't have a story in 0 to 10 stars. Feels very, go here, fight this, not much in between. Exactly. Yeah, but when you're coming from a beast like Baldur's Gate 3 to this, then you're going to be a bit of disappointment, even though they are in the same game. True. But even with Baldur's Gate 3, it gets pretty like boring on repeat when you're playing it so much. This game definitely feels like here's what we could do with our theater school budget of $5 and a ham sandwich. And people are blaming, or when this game came out, blamed developers, blamed writers, blamed animators, basically blamed everyone but the company itself. Once you've played after the 5th run or so, then Baldur's Gate 3 can get tiring. Yeah, I would say 3rd playthrough, it gets pretty tiring. Got a clean keyboard. I'll be min silent. No worries. Like, it's not the developer's fault a lot of times when games fail, and it's not writers' fault when games fail. A lot of the time, it's the huge company. It's internally what is happening at the company rather than the development team or the writing team. And it's top-down pushing. Like, it's... Nah, because you have Tav and the evil, neutral, and good roots, then the same for Dirge. I could fight on that. But... I'm trying to word things. And then the different difficulties and honor mode runs. Yeah, but, I mean, like, story-wise, it's pretty much the same stories no matter what. Which kind of sucks. You know, it's very much like Disney, I find. Like, if you go back to when Disney had more creative control, like the writers and directors in the movie, like, we got a shit ton of really creative stuff from Disney in the early 2000s, because the team or, like, the management were more hands-off. The upper people were kind of just like, here's your budget, go create whatever you want, and then come back to us. Whereas, like, nowadays, Disney is just, here's the same schlock with the exact same plot and the exact same feel. Or here's a remake, because it's easier. Oh yeah, the story can be a bit tired, but the gameplay can make it different. True. And, like, I do wonder how much a game like Baldur's Gate 3 impacted last-minute changes to Dragon Age. Because I think, like, they would have been in post-production by the time Baldur's Gate 3 came out. But I do wonder. I think it'd be interesting to see. What else? I was going to say something else. I can't think of it. It's fine. We'll figure it out later. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this fight. Oh, that also explains why, like, they're like, hey, here's the same 4 locations. Do different shit there. Also, because Honey is cleaning his keyboard, I will be their mouth. And Disney stuff is so corporate and government's politics nowadays. It stops creative freedom in favor of status quo for China censorship and American nationalism. Very true. Very, very true. I agree. Oh, here's the thing I was going to talk about. Marketing. This game wasn't marketed. Hey, I was going to water aerobics from 6:15 to 7, but Mother Nature decided to interfere. It's also my parents' anniversary. Happy anniversary to your parents. Can't take you seriously with that bird head. Look, listen. That's just my natural face. But, like, this game was not advertised. Like, there's so many series now that, like, on Netflix is a great example, being like, this series was canceled after 1 season. And everyone's like, I didn't know this was a thing until you canceled it. So, like, distributors and, like, not developers as in the developers, but, like, as in the companies, just don't push games out anymore. And so they cause them to fail on purpose, which is really frustrating. Anyways, you're more like a squirrel than a bird. Okay. What am I doing? There we go. I was just waiting.
There's the Venatori.
You're alive. Whack them.
Okay, that was the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Followed by the least cool thing I've ever done in my life.
Watch your back.
A flying squirrel? I guess I am. That would probably be the most
How are
apt.
we doing, Everett?
The bell is slowly awakening, but we must fight a little longer.
It was also very must take off in season 1, episode 1, when that's not how shows work. It takes time to grow a good show audience. That it does. Oh, there's...
Mandatory brought demons.
Oh, I didn't make in time. Also on my phone, too much FOMO. No worries. Oh gee, yes, a flying squirrel. I made Inside Job on Netflix. What was it about? I don't think I've heard of it before. Boom. Boom. Actually do it this time, Toph. I hate the romance plot. I'm surreal. Oh, there's Guy to Staker. There we go.
We're halfway there.
We're halfway. Jesus Christ.
I am made strong.
How are we only fucking halfway? Is she flying for a guy she just met when she's jealous to even help people she cares about? Man, that sounds like a move. I also want to see if I could watch John Wick Chapter 2 for free, but I couldn't. I eventually settled on Constantine since it's leaving Netflix. That is such a good movie. Inside Job only got 1 season, but fucking Big Mouth got like 8. Yeah, I don't understand that. What the fuck is this? Sorry, when did fucking that happen? I realize I'm not super fucking paying attention because I'm concentrating on chat, but what? I'm sorry. When did you happen? Ow. Well, if you could make it so we're not taking fire, that would be great. Thank you. BOA, I'm not okay with this. The fucking Dark Crystal, yeah.
Emery, now what?
Now,
I've heard, like,
Necropolis
Warrior Nun, is that what it was called? Was a very good one. All amazing yet gone.
Magic bell worked.
Oh,
The
Jesus
despair
Christ.
demon's pissed off. Pretty impressive.
Thank you.
That was a nightmare.
Let's
That was a fucking nightmare to do. Jesus
ensure
Christ.
these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
Oh, that was not fun. That was not fun to try and do things with you guys and fight at the same time. It's so hard to get invested when you don't know if it's even gonna finish. Yeah. Yeah, it's really fucking frustrating. And, like, the frustrating thing also is that, like, you can't...
And this is
They won't
a
release the
severed
rights
hand.
to it
It can't be.
back to the creators a lot of the
Hand
time,
of
so
glory?
that way
The Venatori should never have
you
this.
can't, like,
I must
do
find
a
out where
book
it came from.
to even wrap shit up. Or, like, do a movie or whatever, like, crowdsource if you want. It's very annoying. Some shows are just so good, then they just cancel them out of the blue. Yeah. It sucks.
Let me know when you
They
like
did
to
that with the
return to
Alice in
chambers
Borderlands.
above.
No, that game? I don't know. I know that is a series on Netflix, but I haven't heard of the game before. Let's go.
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Surely
You can
they're at the
tell
end
me
of their
why
licensing
you've sought
ownership.
out a
Maybe.
Fade expert on the way?
Maybe.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The
God, he's
implications of
so...
what Rook's
Oh, he has a
witnessed
cool
are-
mustache,
Ah,
too. Oh
thank
my
you,
God, who are
Manfred.
you? His name's Manfred? I'm sorry. This guy's name is fucking Manfred. Can we romance Manfred, please? No, not a series. It's a video game from like the PS3. Got a big fan, but the second game is in limbo. Oh, damn. That fucking sucks. That sucks. Yeah, with game licensing, it's a bit harder. It's also like developers don't want to pick up the IP. Porcy likes men. Sadly, sometimes. Not sexually, however, but sadly, I can get hooked sometimes. And it's never a fun time. Trust me, I wish my attraction to men was not there. Trust me. Hey, if you ever wondered, we all know you can't change your sexuality. Can you change your romanticality? No. Sadly, you're also still attracted to who you're attracted to. Very sadly. The ODev had a full guidebook on the game's development, and he's happy to do it, but they won't agree on running it. Aw. Emmerich is just a boss, an autistic robot lover necromancer boss. Tash would be so jealous right now. Oh, y'all are funny. T, that's so nice.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
Oh, I love him.
You spoke of danger.
I hate this man.
to the Fade.
I hate poor
The Elven
God.
gods planted Territ wide open to get to the Blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many watchers never depart Navara.
I
But with
fucking knew
events
you were
so
gonna do that.
dire,
I'd be delighted to assist.
Manfred is a skeleton. I love him. I know, right?
You left
I want some tea for nap. Bo, it's okay. Bo, it was the mail. Sorry, I gotta go comfort. It was the mailman, Bo. I know, he didn't stay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on up. I'll cuddle you. Because the mailman won't. What was that clock? That clock was my doorbell. It's okay. I know, I'm sorry. Anyways.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are
Is the
better
mailman
qualified
gonna join
than
the
I.
stream too? Sadly, no. Just keep the necromancy safe. Glad to have you in fight. Promise. Promise you'll bring Manfred.
Only if your assistant's coming.
Manfred? But of course.
Yes! Let's
Come
go!
aboard.
Wonderful.
Give Bo all our
I'll
love.
gather my things. Come,
They
Manfred.
love you, Bo. Ah! Oh, I want a tiny Manfred to put on my desk now.
Necropolis was at peace again. And
Just give
Emmerich
me a
was
tiny
off to
Manfred,
new
please.
adventure. But in Navara, nothing stays down for long. The Venatorian
Hi, would you like to be
unearthed
recalled,
something no one
Manfred?
should have,
No.
and delivered it
I'll
to the
make
worst
one,
possible
babe.
person.
If you do, I swear to God.
Emmerich's journey.
We already have our
would
token
soon
50-year-old
bring him
straight
face
guy
to
needs
face
Reiki, but he ain't
with
here
the
right now.
gloaming lantern.
Oh, great. We have a lantern lady. Who's Bo? Bo's my dog. And we're back in the lighthouse. Do you want one? Genuinely? Yeah, I would. I would love him. He'd go on my desk.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me.
Aw, doggy.
Whether or
Yeah.
not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I
I know.
fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
The gods move fast. That's reassuring. So we fight back. Doggy face cam 1. Never, sadly. Gods move fast.
Didn't
I keep
take
on
the
having
gods
tics
long
and it
to
hurts.
attract
Oh, I'm
support
sorry.
from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it
Oh my God. Tasha's outfit. Oh, I'm so gay. I'm sorry. Let's continue.
will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's crossing, it's personal for them.
The Crows. Particularly after we helped save their city.
Yeah, Shadow Dragons don't care about us.
What is owed. They will make good on
Happy
that
Pride
debt.
Month, everyone. Yeah.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
All right.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands. Antoine and Evka.
My
Something
couple.
strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Sweet baby Harding. Good elitas we've got. Any specifics? How's the first warden? How's that dickhead doing? This stream is just gonna be Porcelain letting Manfred and Tash for like
last
2
time we
hours.
met.
An hour, but you know.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track.
Can you blame me?
But he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Any specifics?
Any details on the blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
Good as lead as any. Well, only an hour? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dude.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon. But the blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking blight than wardens.
Morrigan and those wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages?
Oh,
It's
is
not
Nev
clear.
here?
They're gods.
Yeah!
Or the closest damn thing to them.
Hey, Nev!
Nev, you're back.
Hi. Hi, Bo.
Yeah, I am.
Glad you're back. Meet everyone that back to work. I'm glad you're back.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren, our fate expert, and Tosh, our dragon hunter.
Why is he here?
You joined while you were away.
Varric?
Hey.
Because he's there.
Charmed. Right. Not everyone has met.
So you're a dragon hunter? Minrathous could have used you.
What's going on?
Back home, what isn't? Look, you made an impossible call without enough information.
Thank you.
I get it. It's the corner the gods put
Of course,
us in.
he's so gay for everyone in this
just
game, for real. Can you blame
Might
me?
take time to shake off.
Have you
You
seen
are
the
back,
people
though,
in this game?
right?
Yeah, well, I'm back.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming back. Don't leave again. See, I would do the don't leave again as the jokey one. So we're going to have to do thanks for coming back and hope to God it's not going to be an awful joke.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away.
Okay, that's
So
good.
thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what happened to Minrathous, I've got even more reason to go after the gods. If anyone's got a shot at this, it's the people here. I'm still on the job. Count on it.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
Varric, I
What do
don't
you
care
mean?
for you. Get out of here,
Making the big
Varric.
choices, then living with the consequences.
It shouldn't be easy. I haven't had much training. Someone has to. Yeah, fucking Varric.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you.
Varric, get out of here.
Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me.
Fuck you,
Think I'll
Varric.
Rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your
Why
way
is
through
Varric
this.
even in this
I know
story? Varric is literally a nothing character. What did bro do? He's nothing. He's a nothing character. I bet you what it is that, like, he probably has something to do, or he's, like, a lot in the Inquisition. However, like, oh, part 7, Fire, Feather, and Fade. Trophy earned. Search high and low to bring together a team unlike any other. It just, like, is nothing to us. Oh, it's a tough job, eh? Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep and not help you. Exactly. Fuck Varric. They are an Astarian, but they are still attractive, excluding annoying girl. Glitch. All right. Permission granted. A ladder sampled with the steel of the Morn Watch. Greetings. You have driven despair from the shrouded halls. For this, you have our thanks. If Venatori return to plunder, hunt them as you will. It is signed with a complicated, impenetrable signal or sigil. Those damned relics. Rook, the Vault Overseer, makes sure someone always has an eye on the relics you helped us bring back. He gives me a dirty look whenever I try to get close. He even hissed at me one time. I suppose we can't take the risk. Someone definitely did something to make them even more dangerous. We're not sure who they are or why they did it. An enemy of the Veil Jumpers? Someone dedicated to chaos? Either way, a lot more of us would be dead if you hadn't come along when you did. So thank you. Yours, Elio. The annoying girl disrespect will never cease. Who is the annoying girl? I need to know who I need to hate. So Glitch hates Bellara for some fucking reason. And I don't really know why. Like, just because that she exists. Anyone have any points? You do. Oh, this is the thing where it tells us. So we're polite acquaintances with Emmerich. Oh no, it's just what they are. Never mind. Although he does have 2 points available. We'll do that. And we will do that. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I always accidentally do that, but that is fine. Do you have a... That is a worse sword. Why would I give you that? And... Tosh, here. Tosh is just hanging out. Let's see what we have to do. So return to the dock, travel to the wetlands. This is the one with Morgan, yeah. Level 25, we're what, 23? Apparently we have that to do. And apparently we can do it. Return to the cave. Oh, no, once they're fully accessible, they're not. Travel to the hall. We can try and do that. She makes me uncomfortable. Her voice is annoying. She's a 2D character. She has no clear set proportions, with some parts being softer than others being round. Her story sucks and I don't like her. We haven't done anything with her yet. Okay, where is it, everyone? Okay, you need to talk, although I don't know where you are. And you need to talk. Where are you? I have no clue where the fuck this dude is. Okay, I'm gonna guess we unlocked a new thing. Okay, thank you. Horsey, can you please find her? Who, Bellara? She's somewhere right now. Okay, that's my quarters. Where would Emmerich be? Oh, apparently I just walked right past his place. Right in here. Okay.
A third edition of
there
the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index.
Oh, it's
please,
little...
borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to.
Oh,
Rook.
Chest
you
on his
probably
back.
wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes.
See you, Manfred.
What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's fine. Bear with an expert mage. It's bear with more people. Beautiful. Surprisingly comfy.
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Bellara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls.
Oh, fuck him.
My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
Everyone's just new. Nah, well, maybe a little. We've seen weirder. We'll joke.
No way.
Oh.
But a few people might not get it.
Oh. I'd hoped to make a good first impression.
Oh,
Ballara's excited you're here. Everyone else just has to get to know you.
I love him.
Please excuse
I
me.
love him.
Manfred and I should finish our inventory.
Manfred is my
Thank
favorite
you
character
for stopping
now.
by.
Sorry, Tosh. You got outranked by Manfred. Oh, and apparently he has a quest for us. Hello. Oh, hello.
By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas.
His little
They also
goggles are so
mentioned
darling.
displaced
Oh, his
wisps in
emerald eyes?
Necropolis.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
I don't
what's
even have
frightened
anything
them,
against
but
her,
it bears
but
investigation.
I hate hive mind.
Hauntings
It's
and
so
scared
strong.
wisps?
Jesus, Toby.
Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the Necropolis whenever you're
Guess I
ready.
gotta hate her then. Can I make a little rat friend for him? Absolutely. Absolutely, you can. Alright, we got a new thing. Where is everyone else? Someone else needed to talk to me. You, who I think are outside.
How do you know literally everyone? I don't know literally everyone.
Almost. Every time we meet someone, you already know them. Morgan, the Crows, the Wardens, and the Chantry lady with the big hat. Not to mention the Dreadwolf himself.
How is that everyone? You didn't even list 10 people.
Feels like a lot of people.
Cute. Workshop time.
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Can we fully enchant? Oh, no. Gotcha. We'll go back to that. I think we've already enchanted all of me. Yeah, and no one else will be able to enchant. Let's upgrade. Sorry. Okay. Who are we seeing? We're seeing this guy. God, my chat hates Ballara for some reason.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever Griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
We'll take in turns.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
Why'd you giggle? Shut up.
You
Shush.
got lucky that
You know
Gloomhowler
exactly
didn't
why.
tear you to pieces, boy.
You know exactly
You
why.
wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At
Your
least
chat
he's
hates
learning.
Annoying Girl for very good
The
reasons.
instincts
Oh my
kick in.
God.
Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Unless he loses it, he looks so tame. Glad I'm not a deer. He's perfect Grey Warden. Glad I'm not a deer.
Never be a deer.
Do I? Yes, you
Good
do.
to know.
Shush.
He'd probably leave them alone.
Probably.
You and I see a deer. Maybe he sees venison souffle. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
What's
Half
the opposite of a
lion,
fan
half
club? A
eagle,
hate
with the
club?
instincts
Yeah.
of both, Griffins
God.
will always be hunters.
You guys are awful.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
There is for everyone. Don't go against their nature. Give them time. Yeah. Davern seems like the guy to not seek cuddles, but when he gets them, he just melts. He does, honestly.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Aww.
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
Yeah, but you're his dad, so...
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Herlock, that's on me. If it's a son, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in.
Play with his ears.
That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust a son.
What
to
is
find
it with
his
people
way.
wanting to play
Don't
with
force
elves'
things.
ears?
He's headstrong.
That's like a thing.
Good thing you are
I don't
too.
understand it.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Like, would you want to play with human ears? God, that sounds really weird. Their long and pointing seem fun to stim with. Oh my god. Where is Nev? Can I talk to her? We kind of got some making up to do. I mean, she's no longer as pissed, but she was still pretty...
Look, I'm back and I'm on the job. That's all I want to say about it right now.
Okay, see you later. Goodbye. Yep, I hear you. Alright. Well, shit. Okay. Just... Yep, we're moving on. I get the griffin's ears, but the elves. That's like a thing. I've seen that before. This isn't the first time I'm hearing about this idea. Sure. Okay, where am I going? We're just gonna fast travel there if we can. Because we're running out of time. And if they have piercings that jingle or just slightly pointy, really smooth, it's even better. You know, to each their fucking own. You know, I can't judge. To each their own. Speak with Isabella. Oh, isn't that Tasha's mom? Whoa, where the fuck am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, that's cool. Are you going to give me something I can give to Tosh?
Punching experience?
Yes, you will. You will give me something I can give to Tosh. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Grants invulnerable on potion use. No, I'm fine. I never use my runes. I should really start using my runes more. No, mine's better. Oh yeah, we'll buy that. Mine's better. What valuables do I have to sell? A lot. Okay.
Get you at the hilt.
We're just very quickly going to upgrade Tosh's axe. And we'll go talk to her mom. And that, no, this isn't her mom. This is the sexy one.
I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later.
Oh my god, are you wearing it? Girl, how is your skirt covering any... Okay, no, because it's not. Yep, that explains it. It's not. It just straight up isn't.
Looking to fight?
Sure.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Apparently we're fighting right off the bat now.
The spirits of the Hall of Valor are honored to welcome Emmerich Volcarnage Volcarin of the Morlock!
Hit harder.
Oh, hello. I think this is just like a fun side thing that we don't actually need to do. But
this one's tough.
We'll do it. Aw, I missed this dagger. Is that guy not dead? No, he was not. Ow, ow, hey, rude. Where are you? I can't see you. Oh! Oh! Cool. Where is this guy? Oh. Okay, so it's just a tiered thing. All right.
Spectacular.
Cool. Good to know.
We felt the blood spray from way over here.
So you just fight until you're done fighting. Cool. Good to know. But that is all the time we're pretty much going to have for today. Sorry it was kind of a short one where nothing really happened. Some story stuff, but not really anything having to do with us. You are so silly. Bo is just has his butt on my leg and is being silly. A silly boy. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and click notification icon to know whenever I go live. If you liked the video, please give a like. And if you can, donate. You can do that over at ko-fi.com/ThePorcelainGamer or join our Discord. It's a fun time. You can do that in the channel page links. Or if someone wants to throw it up in live chat with !Discord, all lowercase, that would be great. No one's going to do it, but you could. Schedule-wise, of course, I am off tomorrow. It is Thursday. Then we'll be back with more Dragon Age on Friday. How that is going to work is we will be streaming at our usual time, probably. And and then thank you, both of you. And then wow, everyone's doing it. See, what you gotta do is just say no one's gonna do it, and then everyone does it for you. Thank you, everyone. We're going to start streaming at normal time. We're going to be taking a break about an hour-ish into it, an hour and 10 minutes-ish into it. So that way I can feed the boy and take him out. It's kind of the same schedule as when we had Opal. So that I did trick you. So that will be like about a 10-20 minute break, and then we will continue streaming until I get bored, which usually Friday streams are about 2-ish hours. So you get a bit more streaming there. He is so conked. Saturday we will see if Ash wants to stream. We will be streaming in Baldur's Gate 3. If not, it will just be an extra day I get to, baby, you can just tell me to do it. I'll do it. Oh, I could really abuse that power. Hope I get to see you, Drake, in some Veilguards next stream. Thank you. Baby, indeed. Bo is just a baby. Where was I? I don't even remember where I was. Oh, with Ash. If not, you won't be seeing me. I'm going to be spending time with my babe. Not Beau, honey. It's weird how you say how you say baby, and it could refer to your human partner or your dog. What? No fair? You're giving honey an unfair advantage? Porcy ADHD is so strong for real. Fun fact, that's one disorder I do not have. It's just I get like drawn into the chat because I want to see what's happening. And yeah, Honey does. Honey's my wife. Honey does get an unfair advantage. Honey, listen, order of things is Honey, Beau, streaming. Sorry. Sorry, my partner gets placed over you guys. Sorry about it. Whoops. Wow. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I like to please the person I want to spend the rest of my goddamn life with. Sorry, guys. At least give me a chance. Glitch, you are way too young for me. Suck it. I'm sorry. You're okay. Chat is an abyss that drains brain functions. It does. Anyways, with all that now said, thank you so much for watching. I love y'all as always, and I'll see you later.